Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year 2017, two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. For there can be only one. What's more metal? With your hosts,
Hey everybody, welcome to What's More Metal, the only podcast with two badass samurai sword catching comedians.
Oh, nice,
Yes.
yeah.
Pick the most metal shit in the universe. With me, as always, is the grave digger to my grave filler, Dan Weber.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Thought I was talking about monster trucks.
Well, I mean,
And
or wrestlers. I don't know which. I mean,
yeah, that's comedian Dan Weber, right up that way. I'm comedian Nariko. Right over this way, we got super metal producer Randy.
Yeah.
DJ BJ, the Wizard of Wax, MP3PO,
All the things.
the Audio Lothario.
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
It's a new one.
There's a new one. Yeah. Lord Raw Dog.
Lord Raw Dog. Which doesn't have anything to do with audio, but it sounds like a cool 1970s like DJ thing.
Yeah.
Lord Raw Dog.
Which
And
I'm very into it
it would
because it's true.
Lord Raw Dog is like one of those things where it predates like what the term raw dog would be. So there would just be like just sounds cool, man.
Oh yeah.
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 Anyway, this week on the podcast, this is the podcast where Dan and I pick two random topics each week and give you our choices for the most metal example of those topics. This week we are doing most metal biker gang from a movie
Yep.
and most metal hole. Geographic hole.
Yes.
We've already done bodily holes.
Yes. Orifice has been done to death. At
Yes.
this point.
Yes. You know, in hindsight, when we did Orifice, I wish I had chose like Phineas Gage's head hole. The guy that caught a railroad spike through the dome.
Yes.
Just be like, it's a new. Come on, that counts. Guy just thinking of it, off the dome like that. But yeah, I don't know. Did we have any positive news this week?
Jesus Christ, I completely forgot to
Yeah,
look.
me too,
No.
actually. We usually like to start it off with some positive news of the week. And,
What about the
that-
infrastructure thing that?
That's
Oh
true.
yeah. That's a thing that's happening or trying
like
to happen.
It's like a $2 trillion infrastructure
Infrastructure bill.
Fucking
Yeah.
finally. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Like, we've only been dealing with like crumbling infrastructure for like 20 years or something at this point?
Something like that. Yeah.
It's
My
just
lifetime.
been nonstop. Yeah.
Most of my life, it's been like, the funding of it has been on the decline the entire time. After
Yeah.
Reagan
Oh, of course.
fist fucked America to death, and it's just been dying gasps ever since.
I found an article also that most Fortune 500 companies, like the top 50 of them, haven't paid taxes. Like, so
Yeah.
good news for those guys. I'm sure that's unrelated to the infrastructure crumbling in America, though. It's probably
has nothing to
completely,
do with it.
absolutely unrelated.
Nothing to do with it. Yeah.
It's funny, like looking at Reagan's, I was looking at like a graph of like the tax cuts for the richest people.
God.
And like there's two just massive drop-offs.
Yeah.
And one is under Nixon, where it like drops by like fucking a third or something, just like from up here to like blah, just a fucking, And then again under Reagan twice, it just fucking bottoms out. And it's so funny that if you were to try to reverse that, like as a president, you're like, no, fuck them. Like it would seem insane. It would be like, it would literally take like a Bernie Sanders or something to come in and be like, yeah, I propose a bill. It's we're gonna their tax rate's now gonna be like 80% or something. It would in order to reverse that, it would sound fucking nuts. Like
Yes.
Like if you were just against taxes in general, like as a poor guy who didn't quite get it, you'd be like, well, that's kind of seems harsh. But you would have to look at that graph to go, no, we're trying to fix what was fucked anyway. So. Yeah. Again, I know we try to do positive stuff, but I wanted to bitch.
Also, I don't know. I see this as positive. The CDC has said that if you're vaccinated, you're low risk for travel.
Yeah,
which is
That's cool.
pretty fucking cool.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. There was also something else about it. A vaccine also helps you like not transmit the virus as well. Like you're less likely to carry it. And
Yeah, I mean it'll
right.
it'll protect you from even having it, so it'd be
Right.
hard to transmit it.
which I think is great news for me having oyster shooters in the sun.
Yes, for sure. It makes you invincible.
Yeah, for sure. I think we I want to plant a news story because it's easy to do about the vaccine killing all STDs. Pretty sure.
It also makes you fuck harder. So
it makes you
that
fuck
too.
hard. It increases dick size by 10%.
Yeah, the vaccine increases staying power by quite some time.
Yeah.
Triple it.
There's a horny goatweed variant of the vaccine.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's just full of like truck stop boner pills.
It puts a time release in your cells.
Yeah.
So just like as soon as it detects any kind of
Yeah.
arousal, it just releases Viagra into your bloodstream.
Yeah. The one they're making in China has like tiger penis in it. And you're like, nice.
Fuck yeah.
It's extra tiger penis in mine.
Is it sponsored by Extends?
It extends. Sure.
The Extends brand vaccine. Yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
Extends sounds like a Cronenberg porn series.
I think it's actually isn't it? No, it's Existens.
Existens, yeah, yeah.
Existens.
Yeah.
But yeah, every time I see the name of that, I do think of Cronenberg. Every time I see Extens
Yeah.
in a fucking mart or truck stop, I just think of Cronenberg.
We need to start just calling things a mart. We're like, hey, you heading to the mart? Because it's a fucking weird ass word that nobody really uses. It's a quickie mart or nobody just calls something a mart. You know?
I'm not fast though. I'm just a mart. Like, come in, you're gonna be here a while because it's
Yeah.
not gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get out. But
Whoa, where'd you get that king size Snickers? Oh, at the mart. Wouldn't that sound insane? Oh, I got it at the mart.
I got it at the mart from a guy named Mark.
You know what? We should start a metal themed, shut up, Randy, let me riff. We should start a metal themed little corners bodega, call it a monomart.
A monomart? That is fucking fantastic. That would be great.
Yeah, that's a metal band, Randy.
Thank you.
Yes. They're very good. I saw them live last summer. But 2 summers ago because I couldn't do anything last summer.
Yeah. You're like, I saw him a month ago. Fuck your rules.
Yeah. No, I definitely did. But they were significantly better than I thought they would be live, and I thought they'd be pretty goddamn good. But
Yeah.
they have a really good stage show.
Be fucking cool. You can just sell condoms with holes in it.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's horny goat weed, but it's actually just like it's just got goat's blood on marijuana or whatever. I called it marijuana. Jesus Christ! Hi, I'm 76,000 years old.
You just fired 10 staffers from the White House.
Yeah, I did. I'm like, by the way, if you do smoke marijuana, you're not allowed to work here. At What's More Metal.
We have the same drug policy as the FBI.
Yeah, which is free coke for everybody.
Free coke, but no weed. Like you
Free
can't.
crack for the inner city. You're welcome, guys.
That's why the FBI's hacking whatever side of the FBI is so behind all of the rest of the world because we don't let them do drugs, and all of the hackers are like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing it." Like, you only get the Mormons to fucking work for you then.
Yeah, they're all shaking up. They're all crushing their Adderall into their fucking Baja Blast Mountain Dew. Just fucking rage. They're just pounding through some Takis and then fucking cracking away. Look, I've seen the movie Hackers. I know how they do it.
Yeah.
Crash Zero is on the case, and shit's gonna be fucked up.
When they're flying through the virtual skyscrapers, it's Hackers.
I love it.
Hackers is such a great movie.
That in every hacking scene in every movie, it's my favorite thing. Is the flying through.
Yeah, for sure.
Ones and zeros. Whoa! Even in the Matrix, where they're like looking at drippy ones and zeros. You're like, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah,
exactly how it is, guys.
The one. Have you ever seen the movie Swordfish? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a scene in that where they show Hugh Jackman. Ironically enough, going to be in the movie we're going to watch tonight, but he's like they make him hack into a server or something, and he's got this setup where he has 7 monitors of different sizes, like all over his desk, and I'm like, what in the fuck is that? Like, I don't even know how that works. He has one that's small. It's like this fucking big. And it just sits off to the side, and it's got letters on it. But I'm like, why do you even have? What the fuck? Like, it bothers me when I see shit like that. I can't even tell. What the fuck is that for?
Oh, that's ColecoVision.
Yeah,
I got one of the. That's a Famicom system. I'm playing the original version of Mario on it, called Power Spaghetti Man. It's a very original. Anyway, guys, we got a sponsor this week.
No shit.
Yeah, we got a new sponsor. Rest in peace, all the other sponsors, I guess.
Didn't give us a dime.
Not even
Sick
one.
of waiting forever in line to get your vaccine? Then you should hop the line and get the newest vaccine from Tyler Corp, the Garbaga vaccine. The only vaccine developed in international waters to circumvent all laws. The Garbaga vaccine. If you're worried about government overreach, the government had nothing to do with it. The Garbaga vaccine, the only vaccine guaranteed to not know what can happen. It's a mystery, gang. The Garbaga vaccine. It's made from stuff. Tyler Corp is not a real corporation.
It's made from stuff.
It's one man with a passion for medicine in a panel van who found some empty syringes. You guys, the Garbaga vaccine has been known to cause eye bleeding, skin sloughing, early periods in men, foot rot, ear cankers.
Yeah, right. Ear cankers.
Toe-mageddon. Pee hole screams. And heart farts. So
Perfect. Well, there you go.
So come and get the Garbaga vaccine anywhere you find my van. If it smells like trash, that's Garbaga. Tyler Corp. They made me sing it like that. Boy.
Well, welcome aboard, Tyler Corp.
Yeah. It was great. Good stuff from Tyler Corp there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad we went with that company and not the polio vaccine. So anyway, gang, this week we're doing Most Metal Biker Gang from a movie and Geographic Hole. I think to decide who gets to go first, I don't know which one you want to do first.
I don't know.
I feel like Hole.
Sure, let's do Hole first. Yeah.
Let's start with these holes, people.
Yeah.
Most Metal Geographic Hole. Decide who gets to go first between Dan and I. We're going to do the most metal thing possible and roll 20-sided die. We're going to be rolling the What's More Metal brand 20-sided die that you can get on Patreon. I think it's somewhere between free and $1 billion. So
Yeah.
get yours today. All right. Shoot me up.
Real quick, while I'm rolling the dice, why don't you tell our audience what they can do for the Ride the Lightning round?
Oh, well, no. So, at the end of the show, we're going to be doing the Ride the Lightning round where Dan and I will have, we'll use your suggestions. You can type them right now if you're watching live on Twitch. into the comments, and we'll choose. Randy will choose at random which ones, and we'll just we'll off the cuff try to find the most metal example without doing any research. So that's going to be awesome.
A little bit less research than we normally do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nariko, you got a 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, suck a dick, Dan. Hope you like going last. Piece of shit.
He might get a 1.
No, you got a 9.
Yeah.
You got a 9? All right, so I'm going first.
All right, I'm not a math major, so I'm going to... Dan? Is that Dan? But yeah, so Dan gets to go first in most metal geographic hole. And just real quick, when we say metal in this instance, we mean most deadly, sexy, kick-ass, badass, whatever's killed the most racists.
Yes.
And that is usually our rubric for what constitutes most metal thing. So...
I could not find a hole that killed racists. I don't know about there's no. So
well,
that was out.
Are capable.
I did look for it, but it's not there. So I'm gonna go with a hole called the Gates of Hell. If Randy, if you have that picture, it's in Turkmenistan.
Oh yeah.
It's a 530-foot wide hole that has been on fire for 40 years. It's a hole into a gigantic amount of natural gas that is just constantly, like, somebody set it off with an explosion when they were drilling the hole, and just been on fire ever since. You can go visit it. It looks fucking insane. It's fucking awesome. I don't even know if you can actually get to Turkmenistan right now because they're pretty well locked down. There's like a dictator there that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I actually saw there's one guy on YouTube does a travel show where he goes to all the weirdest fucking places, and he went to Turkmenistan. And one of the things about it, the capital city, the guy who rules Turkmenistan, he loves white marble. So they built an entire city out of white marble. And they're empty. Like it's like you could see like apartment buildings after apartment building, like 20 stories, no one in them. Like there's no one in the whole fucking city.
Fuck.
It's absolutely insane. I highly recommend looking that up because it's unreal.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he got in the fucking place. He had to sign a bunch of waivers and shit.
Was that on Dark Tourism by chance?
It's just a YouTube channel of some kind.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
Dude, I love Door to Hell. That was definitely on my list. You're missing some of the best parts about that.
I'm sure I am.
The Door to Hell is in Derwiz, Turkmenistan. There was a Soviet experiment where they were drilling for natural gas.
Yes.
They hit an underground cavern. It caused a sinkhole to open up, and so this huge sinkhole opened up into the earth and started leaking poisonous gas out of the hole. So they were afraid that poisonous gas cloud was going to hit the nearby town and kill everyone in it. So they threw a grenade into it, and it set it off and started a fire that's been burning since 1971.
Yes. Actually, now it's 51 years.
Yeah,
50 years.
It's 50. Yeah, and the other best part is that fire at night attracts camel spiders to the warmth. No. So around the outside edge of the ever burning pit is just camel spiders, fucking in huge hordes.
I did read that people like to camp there. And now I can't understand why.
Why would you want to camp there? It would smell like a fucking Satan's farts, dude.
They just want to look at it, but also like, fuck, man. Like now you've got things that scream like a baby in pain that are fucking lethal to humans. Like, the fucking that spider, the camel spider, legitimately one of the most horrifying living things on Earth. Like that's so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. It's fucking that, the Door to Hell in Derwiz, Turkmenistan is fucking
Of course
amazing.
It does, though. It's called the Door to Hell, and it's the closest thing to a demon we have.
Yeah.
That's a living thing.
I love that they were like, hey, I better set all this methane, one of the worst gases known to man, it's just leaking for 50 years straight.
It's like they hired a guy from Tillamook to handle it. Like,
Yeah.
that's the Tillamook. The Tillamook notion of handling a problem is to blow it the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's how we got the exploding whale. So
Yeah. Was that near
Nice.
Tillamook?
yeah, it was the Tillamook County Sheriff that did it, actually.
That's
I did
amazing.
not realize that was in
Oh yeah,
Tillamook.
for sure, 100%. I've
That's
been to the
fantastic.
beach that they did it on, and yeah, it's what if you don't know what I'm talking about. Look up the YouTube videos. It is absolutely one of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah. They decided to blow up a whale to get rid of the carcass.
They wanted to blow it back out into the ocean, and instead it blew to pieces. And it turns out when a whale has been rotting on a beach for a while, the inside has a smell that's not great. So people fled and were vomiting while they were running. A giant chunk of burning blubber smashed a car like in the parking lot. People went to go see the whale get launched out to sea, and they saw something else. They saw the worst fucking thing.
So fucking awesome.
My hometown is such a pile of shit.
That is such a redneck solution.
Oh
too.
god,
Just
yeah,
feel
for
like,
sure.
Well, you know, my buddy's got a bunch of blasting caps and
Dynamite. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, my buddies, get us a deal on half of what we need. If we can get the mining company down here with some cordite, I feel like we can.
It's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. What's great is the news reporter going, well, the story has shifted somewhat from when we first got here.
That dude was actually the guy that did that used to be a big time morning time talk show or morning time news program like Star in Portland, in Oregon. It was like, I don't remember what it was called, but I think his name was Paul Lind.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Not Paul Lind. It was something
I
else.
was like, that's making the second most famous Paul Lind of the
Yeah.
70s.
No, it's not Paul Lind. I know, but it's Paul something.
Okay.
And he would do AM Northwest was the name of the show.
Oh, okay.
And he was the host, and everybody loved him. And then he went out there. He got his start because he was a weatherman, and he got his start going out there to do that show, the newscast about the exploding whale. And then he leveraged that into a career, which
There you
is
go.
kind of fucking crazy, but all right.
It's raining whales out here. Remember from before? Anyway, guys, no, but seriously, snow.
Gonna have a whale of a time today. All right.
Whales are going extinct, though.
Whoops.
Anyway, so that's a great choice. Dan chose the Door to Hell and Doorways to Turkmenistan.
Yes.
I chose a different Earth's butthole. Randy, I sent you a link.
I got it. Yep.
I chose the Blue Hole
Yes.
in Dahab, Egypt. It's the Blue Hole. It's located in the Red Sea. It's also known as the Diver's Grave.
Yes.
It is 328 feet deep, and it is killed over somewhere between 130 and 200 divers.
Whoa.
Yeah. What it is it's just a sinkhole, like in like a archipelago, basically, in the middle of the Red Sea. It's and people like to go down there and dive. It's really pretty, but at about 180 feet down, there's a tunnel from the inside of this hole out to the Red Sea, and it's a tunnel called the Arch. Now that tunnel, because of a trick of light that's played in it, it looks really short. So when you look from the inside out, it looks like, oh, that's like a super short swim. We could swim right out to the Red Sea. But it turns out that it's 83 feet long. And because of there's a constant current from the Red Sea into the hole, so the water's blowing against you. So even as you're trying to swim out, you're not getting as far as you think you are when you swim it.
Yes.
And it's just choked with the bodies of divers, apparently at any time.
Did you read about the guy that was videoing?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Then I'll let you.
There's
tell
a
it.
guy with a There's footage of a guy with a GoPro down there, realizing he made a bit of a mistake, and it's And then you just get to watch that dude freak out and die. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yes.
So good times for that dude. It's just him going, "Oh shit!" Like, but with a regulator in his mouth, so it's like,
He doesn't. Yeah, right. He tried to inflate ballast, but the pressure of the water was so great that he wouldn't float. The ballast wasn't big enough to float him, so he was just stuck down there, crushed to death by water.
Yeah, and so it's that one's pretty fucking badass.
It looks cool from the top too. Like it just is like crystal blue waters and then just black. Like a perfectly round hole that's just black as shit.
It's fucking awesome. Like it'd be fun to swim at the surface of.
Hell yeah. I would rather float over it on a glass bottom boat and just look down.
Yeah.
No fucking way I want to go in there.
Yeah. I'd rather stay at home and get a glass bottom boat, you know what I'm saying? You know what that is, Dan?
Yes.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah. Cool. So then my birthday is coming up. So those are our choices for most metal hole. Dan chose the door to hell, which will win. The gates of hell in Durwiz, Turkmenistan. I chose the blue hole in the Red Sea, which is fun to say. And so if you're watching now on Twitch, just go ahead and vote down in the comments. Who do you think won? Was it Dan or I? If you're listening on the podcast, we'll put these up on our Instagram stories, somewhere around Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling. And we'll let you vote on them there. Dan, do you have a backup?
I do. My backup is the Kola Super Deep Borehole.
Next, yes.
It is the deepest man-made hole on Earth. It is 40,230 feet deep, or 7.61 miles.
Holy shit.
And they capped it. So if you go to try to see it now, it's not very wide. It's like maybe a yard wide. They put a metal cap over it because people claim to be able to hear the screams of the damned coming out of it. And they wanted to avoid people freaking out while they were next to it. They had to stop drilling because the heat at that depth went up to 356 degrees Fahrenheit, and the drill bit could no longer function at that temperature and depth.
Yeah.
So, the Kola Super Deep Borehole.
It goes like how far down is it? It's like
7.61 miles.
It's so fucked up. I know it's like 2 miles or 2 kilometers lower than like the Mount Everest is tall or something, like into the earth. It's like fucked up. And they found like organisms and stuff living down there that they thought were extinct and shit, and like single-celled, not like
of course,
not like not like the descent cave like bat people or whatever, like, which would be cool.
Not dinosaurs. Not a stegosaurus down there.
Yeah, they just find the slee stacks.
Fucking that show, man.
Yeah, that's the worst show. But yeah, so that one's really great. I really liked that they were just like, hey, let's see how fucking how far we can go.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they didn't fill it in or anything. They're just like, yeah, well, there we go.
Also, I believe that it's in Russia because, of course, it is. Like that's the kind of thing the Russians would do. Like, let's see, let's just drunk on vodka. Let's just fucking drill and keep going.
Totally. It was just some guy getting like, well, there's no water down here, so keep going.
Maybe we find.
Yeah, and they did about 12 miles down or whatever.
Right. 7.61 miles.
Yeah, that's a great choice. My backup, I was trying to find just now for Randy, but I couldn't. So, but I forget even what it's called, but there's a hole in Texas. It's a super deep cavern.
I can tell you what the hole is.
There we go. Thank you.
The Devil's Sinkhole in Rock Springs, Texas.
I believe that's the one.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us about
No, I just know the name. You can talk about it.
Well, I know that it's like it's super fucking deep. They found out like there's ancient Native Americans used it as like a burial ground or like a sacrificial site where they would like push people and things into it. They found like arrowheads and like really like ancient artifacts in there. It's just a shaft straight down into like a cave system. It's like fucking amazing. But it's also home to 3 million bats that come screaming out of it at sunset and into the night. And it's fucking, and so that's awesome and not. So I just
that would be awesome to see from a distance.
Mm-hmm. I just, oh yeah, for sure. Just a black cloud of fucking evil coming like screaming out. Bats fly insane too. Like
they really do.
Bats fly like when you put a rubber bat on a string, like the rubber bat on a string, and you're just dangling it like fucking crazily. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much how they fly. It's just,
that's exactly how they fly.
Just like they look like their arms like get lift and don't like intermittently. Their arms, their wings. Like what are those flat arms that fucking birds have? Jesus Christ.
The flat arms. They got that webbed hands that they use to.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the webbed hands that fish got?
Yeah. Them webbed hands.
Fucking crazy. God damn it. Well, talking is my thing, and it shows.
Thank God.
But I don't know. Did you have any others you wanted to?
Let's see. I think. Oh, there's one other one, and this one is I just want to mention because it's so fucking weird looking. It's the Cham Kamal fire well, and it's in Iraqi Kurdistan outside of the town of Chamchamal. It's a water well, but underneath it has natural gas bubbling up. So it's a water well that's been on fire for like 2 years. And it looks fucking crazy because it's not very big. It's like maybe like 3 feet across, and it's burbling water, but also there's a giant flame sitting on top of it. It's like, yeah, you could get this water, but go fuck yourself. It's like there's almost only in Cleveland could that possibly happen. Cleveland and Turkmenistan.
That fucking rocks. Yeah. My only other one is the Marianas Trench. So I think that's gonna bring us to the next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah. All right, gang. This is now the second topic. We're going to do most metal biker gang from a movie.
Yes.
Now, which one do I go with? I'm going to go with the one that I think... I don't know. Whatever. It's always like, I'm like, there's one that I'm like, I think will win in a vote, and then one I think is actually cooler. So whatever. I'm going with the one that I think is actually cooler. I'm going to go with a gang called the Capsules, but they're not really called that. That's just kind of what fans call it. But it's the biker gang from Akira. Like,
okay.
So in the movie Akira, they all have these super badass like future bikes. They're having these like fucking awesome biker gang fights like through the city where they're swinging chains and shit at each other. And the gang doesn't have a name in the movie, but Akira's jacket and other guys' jackets have like this blue and red capsule like on the back like logo. So they might have just been called the Drugs or something, but which is kind of a tough name too. But yeah, but the Pills is actually cool too. But the Capsules is what they're kind of just non-canonically called amongst fans and shit. But to me, it's just when I was looking through cool biker gangs, that was one I was just like I thought was less obvious and more badass. You know, so
that is good.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That movie fucking rules.
It's so fucking good.
But I mean, the original, like unedited, it's like 4.5 hours long or something. So I've only watched the full version like a couple of times. Like that's a commitment. But they have a couple edited versions that are really cool.
The artwork in it is fucking all the way out of goddamn control. Yeah. Like it's so fucking, and then it goes from being this not even post-apocalypse, but like future, like dark future dystopian movie
Yeah.
into just like a fucking psychedelic acid trip horror film. Like it's fucking great. It's such a good fucking movie.
When the floating teddy bears and shit are coming in to fuck with the...
Where they blast through the wall crying milk. You're just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is happening? Yeah.
It's
Akira
so
is
good.
fucking amazing, for sure.
It's so good. And then like dude just starts like exploding in tumors and like swallowing a city. It's so fucking good.
And those motorcycles are fucking tight as shit, man.
They're they're the coolest motorcycles, I think.
Yeah. Probably. As far as like modern motorcycles, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think it might be one of the coolest movie motorcycles of all time is the Akira motorcycle.
It's definitely the coolest one you could get in Cyberpunk 2077.
That's true.
You can get it and ride it around. It goes very fucking fast. It's pretty dope. It's a better game than everybody gave it credit for, by the way.
I love that game.
Yeah, it was fucking fun.
Yeah. It's a little broken, but it's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you want to look for shit that's wrong with it, of course you can find it. But
yeah. I like playing it and then just watching my laptop redline like the whole time.
Just struggle to fucking get it going. Yeah,
it's like my laptop's like good too, but it's just like because it's a Dell. It just starts getting screaming hot. Like it's like it can handle the workload, but it just fucking starts burning up, and you're all right, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my choice. The capsules.
The capsules. All right. My choice is probably the obvious choice, and frankly, should have been taken off the table, but we didn't really talk about it. It's the black skulls from the movie Mandy.
Oh, fuck. Dude, that one didn't even fucking dawn on me. God damn it.
I know, right? It should have.
That's so stupid. Yeah, it should have been my first thought.
Yeah, it should have been immediately. When I read it, when we were talking about it, I was like, that's exactly what I'm going to look for. And I tried to find a better one and could not.
Of course not.
It's the gang that helps the Children of the New Dawn capture Red Miller and his wife Mandy. They looked like the Cenobites from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
They were transformed into their form in the movie by taking very bad acid that looks like gray sludge that then Red Miller later drinks and trips his fucking balls off. They're the main. They're one of the main. They're not even the main villain, but they're the main monster from honestly the most metal movie ever fucking made.
That's true.
And they're fucking fantastic. They're like, that is so fucking good. They're summoned by this guy playing a flute. The flute, I can't. Anubis. It's like the Anubis whistle or the Anubis flute. So he has to play some notes on it. They sacrifice some fat kid to the biker gang so that they'll help. It's fucking insane. Like that. If you haven't seen Mandy, what the fuck are you even listening to this for? Jesus Christ. Fucking do yourself a favor and watch it. It's amazing.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Mandy, go fuck yourself straight up. Like, are you even a fully formed human at this point? If you haven't seen Mandy, like, I don't know if I could trust you. Dude, oh fuck. That, god damn it. Why did that one slip my mind?
Because
that's
they're not
insane.
Because like the best, so the first image in your head is the one guy riding there's one like fat member of the Black Skulls riding a four-wheeler because he's too fat to ride a motorcycle.
Right.
But all the other ones are riding
motorcycles. There's no such thing if the 1987 Guinness Book of World Records has taught us anything.
True. The twins, or
the
whatever,
twins.
that picture of the twins, the world's fattest
Randy,
twins.
find that image.
By the way, that Guinness record has been shattered. Like, there is no fucking way that's even close to the fattest set of twins now.
There's no way. But also, I mean, definitely the two biggest to ever be on hogs. You know what I mean? Like to be on motorcycles, because those motorcycles are they're dealing with some. They were like the shocks are compressed. Like they're dealing. They were like
they were straining.
You could tell. You're like, oh man, that's so funny. Fuck. Yeah, damn it. Okay, well, all right. Well, this one we're not gonna vote on. Because fucking why?
That's that. I mean, I thought about messaging you and being like, we got to take this off the table, but I'm like, I like it. I just want to talk about it.
You're right. That one, like, because that one's like clearly second place, if anything. I mean, after mine.
Yeah, for sure.
It's too good. Anyway, gang, so those have been our choices. I chose the capsules from Akira. Dan, who couldn't even remember what Dan chose? But go ahead and vote down
This
below.
little known movie called Mandy that
Wait
no one
till
watched.
Wednesday, and then you can tell me how badly I fucking missed the mark on this one. God damn it. All right, well then my turn again to lose. I chose...
I was honestly thought you were going to pick him. Like, yeah.
No, I thought you were going to choose my backup, which is Toe Cutters Gang from Mad Max 1979.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn. I forgot about those guys.
Yeah. They weren't my main choice because their bikes are all just kind of like Hondas. Like they're like 70cc Hondas. They're not even like that badass.
Right.
But they are like a group of brutal killers, and the gang leader's name is Toe Cutter. Like how fucking...
Yeah.
What a great psychopath's name. I fucking love it. And
Yeah.
he was just a guy with great hair. Like he was just the guy in the gang with the best hair. And they're like, all right, you're the leader. He was
That's
just
a solid choice.
Yeah, he was just the Vidal Sassoon of that group.
Didn't that actor... He was in other stuff, right? He
was the main villain in Fury Road.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that guy.
Was it? It was the same actor, right?
Yeah.
Immortan Joe. Yeah.
Immortan Joe was Toe Cutter.
He was also like. There's also talk about like that possibly being even the same guy. Like the Toe Cutter survives the car accident, and then like that's him later on. Like Toe Cutter becomes Immortan Joe, and that's maybe why he's called Immortan Joe, is because he survived like that fucking... It gets hit by a semi or some shit, right? At the end of that movie, like...
I think so.
I can't even remember now.
It's been a long time since I've watched the original Mad Max, because I am failing as a person.
No, the original Mad Max isn't very good, frankly.
It's great.
No. What?
It's great, but it's slow.
Yeah.
You're thinking of The Road Warrior.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of the original Mad Max. I watched
the original Mad Max from
recently.
'79 is like, it's fine. It's pretty slow. It's like half the time you're like, what's even... What? Why?
Yeah.
It's kind of it's got a hard to... And those accents, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I love the Australian accent, but those are deep Australian accents.
It needs to come with subtitles.
Dude, it's so fucked. Hey, what's going on, man? And you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck did that guy say?
What do you just say? Hey, you gotta get jelly rings now, can't you? It's like, what the fuck? What? Wait, are they related? I don't even get what his dad. Did he say it was his dad? Just have a Darth Vader moment. But Road Warrior is a fucking masterpiece.
Dope.
Compared
Super
to the original Mad Max. But anyway, still a kick-ass biker. One of the cool biker gangs of film, because they're just so fucked up and psychotic and like there's all that like. There's always like, I don't know. It's just really cool. They're probably all fucking too is like a weird subtext of it where they're just like,
Yes.
prison rules with these guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, like Spartans.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like just another cool angle on it where you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking cool ass movie. And so Toe Cutters Gang from Mad Max 1979. Pre-anti-Semitism.
Yes. Well, I mean, he just didn't get an opportunity to say what he was going to.
Anti-Semitism.
Oh yeah, there's no way. He's probably just...
Dude, he was probably more racist when he made that fucking movie, and then has calmed down since he grew older.
He was probably reading Protocols of the Elders of Zion between takes.
And preaching to everyone else on the movie.
I'm reading a pretty good book right now. It's really helped these Germans suss out a thing or two. Fucking psycho fucking dipshit. Anyway.
God. Why did I mean
all
honestly,
your heroes are gonna fail you. Like it's
like why did Mel Gibson in particular have to be such a pile of shit? Like it was like fuck you, man. Like you did some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's all tainted.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like, I feel like, okay, let that be a lesson to all you metalheads out there. Just shut the fuck up and fucking like people. You know what I mean? Like, be a nice person. And then, like, think of how cool he would be now. Like, Mel Gibson. Like, you just be like, man, he's made all these really fucking crazy movies and, like, never called Jews the K word. You know, like, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, right?
But there he goes.
I mean, think about... Anyway, I was going to mention, like, if only the lead singer of Pantera could just shut the fuck up and not go to white supremacist rallies, we could all like Pantera. But instead, he was a fucking pile of shit.
And I want to stress, not just shut up, like, hey, keep it a secret. But, but don't be like that. But
don't be like that. Of course. Of course, don't be like that. But even if you... anyway... Yeah, I don't want to know about it.
Right. Well, anyway. Also, here's another. If you are kind of like that, you feel it in yourself, eat a bullet.
Yeah.
It cures it. Lead cures racism. I don't know if you know this about lead. If you take a lead injection to the actual affected area of the skull and brain, it cures it. Anyway,
cures it.
Randy's looking at me like I'm a fucking... It's like, yeah.
Take the
more
lead
about
learning.
racism. Keep going. Whatever.
Just learn by caliber. It's the 357 educational technique.
Yes.
All right. So my backup. There's a bunch of them, but I'm gonna go. It was also one of the originals that I thought of. They're called the Devil's Advocates. They're from a movie from the 1971 called Werewolves on Wheels.
Nice.
Where it was a group of it's a motorcycle gang that gets cursed with lycanthropy, and so they'll drive around. And there's scenes in the movie where they're werewolves riding motorcycles, and that's honestly one of the tightest things ever. Like it's a really fucking crazy movie. I think you can rent it right now.
Fuck, that rocks.
But yeah, the Werewolves on Wheels is like so good.
That fucking rules. Fuck, that needs a remake. God damn it.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's Werewolves on Wheels. I'd fucking watch that in a second.
Yeah, except for there'd probably be like his wife would be in it, and then like
of course
some clowns for no reason. But other than that,
just yep.
That's always my problem. It's like, oh, there's Sherry Moon. Okay. Like, what's up, lady? She's always been fine. I'm never like that upset by her. And I was like, Anyway, Rob Zombie, do the podcast, you coward. We would get schooled so hard by Rob Zombie with like this crazy B movie knowledge. We'd be like,
dude, it would be ridiculous. Yeah,
we'd be just totally fucking schooled like nobody's business. Be like, his band is named after the first zombie movie. Like it's like
I think honestly, when he's not making music, that's all he does.
Yeah,
it's just watch B monster movies or B, C, D level.
Yeah, he just does acid and watches the monsters. Well, anyway, gang, that's been our choices for most metal biker gang from a movie. And that's going to bring us to the polls. Boo! Yeah! Everybody, welcome back. This is the part of the show where producer Randy's going to go and tell us who won from last week's episode, who got the most votes, who were the winners and losers. Randy, take it away. What happened?
Yeah, so last week we had Most Metal, Wonder of the World. It was the Coliseum versus Mount Everest, and with 76% of the votes, it's going to the Coliseum.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I guess people are on board with billionaires. I don't know. I can't.
It's a blood sport to the death. It's a Fight Club hole.
That's true. I mean,
Dan, you're about to take this week next week. It's going to be good.
That's true. To be fair,
for sure. Yeah, probably.
So competitive.
Most Metal arcade game was Contra versus Smash TV, and with 70% of the votes, it is going to Contra.
Okay, let me just say, This is the most wrong our fans have ever been. With all of the details I threw into that fucking, metal bands based on the fucking game, there was no fucking ending. It's based on the Running Man. Suck my dick.
Smash TV is a really good choice. And
Huge swing and a miss by you guys. I'm very disappointed in our fans.
I'm kind of surprised it didn't win, honestly. It probably should have.
And also for this week, Dan is taking it, so... From the polls.
Enough with your thumb on the scale. Like old Julius Randle here with his thumb to the side.
The Twitch votes.
No, but you're right.
Dan.
No, for sure. For sure. That's fine. I get it. I don't know. I'm holding out hope for the capsules.
There's no fucking way, dude. You're fucked. Not unless the fans gather together to screw me can you possibly win.
Right.
That's just I mean, look, it's Mandy, votes. For fuck's sake.
I'm starting 50 fucking Instagram accounts and then I'm gonna vote. just
sock accounts so that you can fucking swing the vote.
Not Rico 1, not Rico 2, not Nariko 3. Just all the accounts.
Nah, they all have Rico.
Yeah. Nah, N-A-A-H. Nah, Rico. N-A-W. Yeah, and they'll just have Dan's picture. Where do we get all these fans? All right. So that's the polls, and that's going to bring us to the Ride the Lightning round.
Ride the Lightning round.
Yeah. Fuck yes. Now, all right, gang, this is the part of the show where producer Randy will pick a topic at random. Dan and I, without any research, without any foreknowledge of what's going on, will give our choices for most metal example from those topics. Randy.
Ooh, I think you guys are going to have fun with this one.
Oh.
Most metal insult.
Jesus Christ. What?
Oh, damn.
Like, okay, so we got to narrow this shit down. Like,
I don't know.
Like, and so, like, historically or what? Like,
most metal insult. All right, I'm gonna let's narrow this down to verbal insult.
Oh, first of all, yes, of course.
Let's do. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just anything you could say to somebody else that's deeply insulting. Fuck. All right, let's roll for it real fast. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah,
all right, Nariko, you got a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, you got a 12.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck yeah.
God.
Yeah, come on. Damn it. This is so good.
This is so good and also very hard. Topic. And also I keep thinking of roast jokes, but it's not what you're talking about.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
Insult, huh?
Yeah, it's so funny to like.
I'm gonna go with cum dumpster. I just like the way it sounds. I
got
love
a great
that
mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's got a like saying it.
I'll say.
Yeah, saying cum dumpster just feels
cum
right.
dumpster. Yeah, it's musical. It's lyrical.
It's just got a lot. Yeah, I don't even know why it works, but it totally does.
It's a nice triplet. Dun 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 dun. It's got a good rhythm to it.
3 syllables.
Cum dumpster.
And it's got those hard consonants in it. Cum, dump, just fucking perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Cum dumpster. It's also very evocative. It's you're the biggest trash can there is.
Yes.
To the brim with cum.
Yeah. Which is also gross.
You're a trash can full of cum is fucking beautiful. That is cum dumpster. Damn it, that's great. Shit. All right. I don't know. I'm leaning toward douche nozzle, but it's
a good one.
That's more funny than like a really deep insult. fucking maybe fuckface. Maybe just fuckface. I don't. Damn it! What is a good? This is so hard.
It's really hard to pick.
Deeply difficult.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with douche nozzle. I think because it's very specific. It's the part of the douche that goes into the affected pussy or butthole. It's the dirtiest part of the douche.
Well,
I lost. Look, it doesn't matter.
Like the nozzle gets to go places we all want to go. Every man wants to go, or most men.
No, fuckface is good too. I don't know. Yeah, I lost. Damn it. That's one I really want to do in the future. Damn it, because that would just be great to just go through and just be like, really.
We should also do. If we're gonna do it as a topic, it needs to be in English and then worldwide.
Yeah.
We need to have most metal non-English insult.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Or narrow it down even further, like European, Asian, so on.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Fuck. All right, let's get another one. Cocksucker.
Let's see.
I
That's
just
a
can't
good
stop
one.
thinking of it.
You should have said
Cocksucker's
it. Cocksuckers.
Cocksucker's fun. It's
Cocksucker's
got a lot of hard
good,
sense.
really good one. It's one of the 7 dirty words.
Yeah.
All right.
Motherfucker's good too.
Dude,
Motherfucker's great.
But then that's just an adverb, adjective. You know.
Yeah, and it's just so usable. Yeah, you motherfucker. I like motherfucker, but both of those, cocksucker and motherfucker, are not bad things. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, but
Well, I mean, motherfucker kind of is. Like
well, I don't know. Like, I think that's a very kind thing. You're just a dude out here with fucking mothers, you know? Like, that's like...
Oh, I thought you were talking about your mother in particular.
Oh, yeah.
No, not good.
Oh,
I had the offer and I didn't take it.
Well, I mean, let's leave my mom out of this until I can get her on the phone about it. But like, I feel like, see how she feels. But yeah, just get another one in here. Let's do it.
Did we do office supply?
I want to say we did it as a Ride the Lightning topic. I believe.
Feel like we have also.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fun.
Hang on.
Here we go.
Oh, well, no, we've done that. We've for sure done that one because I know Dan's choice already. Hang on. Shit.
Here we go.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay.
Ride the Sloatning.
This should be an easy one because there's only 6 of them, I think. Most metal Monty Python cast member.
Oh.
Fuck.
Roll for it.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's
Nariko,
a hard
you
one
got
to choose.
Yeah, Nariko, you got a 16. Dan, you got a 15.
Okay, fuck. You know, I feel like I should have that one just like already. I'm gonna say Terry Gilliam, even though he's the least funny Monty Python cast member. He's the one that's fucking fucked up. Like that dude's like he did all the artwork, like all the animation. He does all the really fucking twisted acid trip shit. Like he did Time Bandits.
Yes.
There's that that opens up with that sketch of all the guys in like the office building, like, and all of a sudden another office building crashes into the side of it, and then they start fighting like pirates from office to office using office supplies. Terry Gilliam's the shit. He did Brazil, which is like one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Yes.
He did 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys is dope as fuck.
And that's another fucking... The dude's just all the way fucking bananas and out there and crazy. And yeah, I just... he's one of my favorite directors. And yeah, I don't know. Like that, I know like that's not... Again, he's the least funny. He's like not the funny Monty Python, but he's the only American.
And
so
he also...
fuck you,
he did that... He also took all of the most bizarre fucking roles because no one else would do it.
Oh, for sure.
So he shows up just like, you know, as like a prostitute in a long pink dress and a wig. Like just did that shit all the time.
Or like a flying baby or something.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
There's Terry. Yeah, I'm going to go Terry Gilliam because like I said, just Complete fucking weird genius.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Graham Chapman.
Yeah, great choice.
Because he played Jesus. He was the star of Life of Brian, which is my favorite Monty Python movie. And he was fantastic in that role. Like, it was fucking great. So yeah, it would have to be Graham Chapman for sure.
For sure. I've always loved Graham Chapman too, because he's like a little more of the straight man in a lot of roles and stuff. And like, but yeah, like a really fucking cool writer. Wrote like a lot of the fucking like really great like sketches and shit. Went on to do like a bunch of stuff. I
mean, you have to have very good comedic timing to be a great straight man. Mm-hmm. And he had his comedic timing was fucking flawless. Like, he was very good at it. So
absolutely. Fuck. I'm trying to like. There's fuck. Terry Jones also like.
Terry Jones is so fucking funny.
Terry Jones like was always like so fucking like. I don't know. Yeah. And Eric Idle too. I think Eric Idle always looked fucking like.
Dude, they're all. I mean, there's only 6, and they were all rad. So I don't even know. Amazing, you can't really. I don't know. Like, if you like comedy, then Monty Python is kind of deified. Like, they're like next level shit.
Yeah.
Especially
I always like Terry Jones, because Terry Jones was always like the slime ball in a sketch. Like, he'd always be like a really like. He'd always be the guy that's like creepy as fuck. And super like, so you're just like, he like exuded like a really like greasy feel like as a person.
Yeah, for sure. Did Monty Python do that sketch about the German generals? Is that the one I'm thinking of? A couple of guys have said it's the greatest sketch of all time.
Is it the Are We the Baddies one?
No. It's one where one general comes in. And he does, like, in movies, they have all the different archetypes of German generals. So he's one of them, and then the next guy comes in, and he's the other one. And they start going around, and then one guy comes in, and he's like one of the other ones. He's like, no, man, this one's already handled. He's like, oh, shit, what's left? And he's like, oh, I'm the effeminate German. And then he does that shit. It's fucking fantastic. If you haven't, look it up. I think
rocks.
I think you can find it on YouTube as someone's idea of the greatest sketch of all time.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say Terry Jones also wrote Labyrinth, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
Maybe. I don't.
And that deserves fucking points, because
that definitely escorted many a lady in my generation through puberty to the sexual awakening.
Absolutely. I knew so many girls growing up that it was like a jarring experience to see that dude's package, to see David Bowie's package, and they're like, I'm not ready to see that. Just like shorting them out, like, that's too soon. And then like waking up with nightmares of being crushed by bulges. But fuck yeah. That's kind of Bowie's thing.
He was the Goblin King.
Yeah, true. That would be a really fun one to do a deep dive on too, but I think I would probably still hold to Terry Gilliam on that one, just because he's kind of the lesser known, the quote fifth Beatle or whatever.
Yeah, but he did all that fucking weird, like, the animation that's so fucking good in all those movies. All
the weird cutout animation and so it's kind of just like the art behind it, like So it was also like one of the writers, but he was just like barely ever in it, and like not, so he's a lesser known, but I would say Terry Gilliam. But yeah, that's fucking damn. That was a fun one. That's a fun.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, anyway, gang, I think that's gonna be the episode.
Yeah.
Feels like a good place to end. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for listening to the podcast. I want to thank all of our Patreon supporters. Oh.
What?
Dan's
Speaking
opening up a can of Existenz.
No, this is a can't extends at this point. Like
can't extends.
I'm gonna have Guinness dick after this, I think.
Can't extends. It's the only drink that comes in a rubber can. But anyway, so we're doing. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you for helping us keep the show rolling. I want to thank Empire of Pigs for doing the theme song. Make sure you check out. They have a new new single that just dropped, so check that out. I'm going to continue to link to it in our stories pretty frequently because it fucking shreds. I believe it's called Formaldehyde Face, which fucking rocks.
Which is
Fucking
awesome name for a song in general.
Fucking rules. And there's a seizure warning on the video, which is fucking tough as nails. Fuck you, Pokemon kids. But yeah, so I don't know. Anybody else?
If you are a Patreon member, jump onto Patreon and get your Zoom link for the Netflix watch party tonight.
Yes.
We are going to be doing Real Steel.
Yeah.
Wolverine's Real Steel. That's what it's going to be.
Wolverine's Real Steel. If you are not a patron yet and you are watching this feed, go join Patreon and you can watch this movie with us right now.
Yeah.
That's like what? Like the lowest tiers.
$6.66.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Come on.
$6.66 a month. You get to do this with us every month.
Hell yeah. So that should be kick ass.
And you get to listen to me spiral into drunken incoherence and later on.
It's really fun. It's quite a show.
Yes. Also, the mushrooms will kick in around the time the movie starts.
Shortly.
Yes, very shortly. They've been rolling a little bit, but it's going to get real weird.
Yeah.
About 15 to 20 minutes into the
It'll
movie.
become a macro dose.
Yes.
Just as the credits roll. I've been macro dosing.
I've been macro dosing mushrooms.
I've been
I just
macro
took a lot of
dosing
them.
mushrooms and everything else. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Can't do this without you. We really appreciate you. And until next time, hail. I don't know. Do you have any shows or anything you want to plug, Dan, before I?
I do. I have a show in Astoria on August 10th.
Nice.
And I have a show at the East Side Saloon August 20. Not August 10th. August 10th. April 10th and April 28th.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I was like, Dan, you're
20
projecting that out.
I got a show in September. No, that's not true.
You are really willing that one to life.
Yes, I am. I am trying to. I'm trying to set up a 5-month plan, which is insane. Like, why would you?
In a
bother?
pandemic. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys can catch me actually next week, the 7th. I'll be shitting my brains out over a bad burrito in my bathroom.
Yes, and Nariko
Which will
and I
also
will
be
both,
pretty. It'll be also be pretty funny.
And Nariko and I will both be at the Helium Open Mic on
yeah?
Tuesday. This Tuesday, which
Every
is
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, as long as they let us do it.
Absolutely. So you can hear my sweet new George Washington Carver joke.
That is a good joke. I like it a lot.
I don't even know if I'm going to keep it.
I mean, I like the idea. You could fucking doctor it up and make it better.
Yeah. Anyway, gang, I won't. So, gang, thanks for tuning in. For Dan, Randy, and I, hail Satan and fuck 12.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Fuck pigs.
pigs.
Step on snake.